and welcome to round number 19 of Season 3 of the Sunoco Elite Series, the second to last race of the season. We are here in La Colina, Spain, for 26 laps around this very long road course. It's longer than Road America, I believe, which is really saying something. On pole position today, Cordell Paulson. This is a standing start like in Gravis City. Cordell Paulson will get pole position, his third of the season, alongside Carson Bowers, who has a very good starting position, and he's in the contention for the championship still. On row 2, Adam Vincent, fourth in points, about 58 points back from Anderson. Has a long way to go, but he could still get it done. Alongside Roman Rahal, who has had a dismal season, to say the least, and is still looking for that win this season. He's gotten it every season in the past, along with Vincent. In row 3, we got Zachary Fitzwater Sr., who just dropped a few positions in the points, is hanging on to contention, but he'll need a lot to keep himself in it here in La Colina. Alongside Dane Shepard, who actually did lose contention even after winning Paris. They were too close behind him, and Shepard lost all hopes for championship, but he could still tie together another win here today. On row 4, you got practice winner William Brock, who was absolutely dominant in practice. The only reason he was dominant in practice is because Sean Angel, second in practice, wrecked out in the middle. He could have probably won it if he would have still been on track. And on row 5, you got Sebastian Torres, who has dug his way up to 31st in points and is trying to get himself in the top 30, alongside Jack Halleck, who also recently lost contention, along with Barnes Alog, which he was the first rank A to lose contention, which is sad. Here's Anderson, all the way back here. This is, if I'm correct, 14th place. Not an amazing qualifying for him. Not an amazing qualifying for Caldwell. A few rows back from him, and then a few rows back from him, you got Jackson, who has a long ways to go if he wants any chance of winning here in La Colina. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of an interruption as Cordell Paulson will lead him down to the green flag, or not lead them, he'll start him off in the green flag in this standing start here in Spain. Green flag is in the air. They start off real slow, but they're starting to speed up now down the huge front straightaway. Paulson and Bowers got up to an amazing start on the first row. As I hear wrecking in the back, we expected a wreck lap 1 as they come down into these few banked corners, as we'll be back and check what happened in that incident. Devastation for the points leader, as he would be coming into turn 2, clip Pericles by accident, and bring Mulcher into the wall with him. That would end Anderson's day, and from here, it went from what looked to be a bad qualifying to an amazing opportunity for Jackson and Caldwell, but most importantly, Vincent, as he is already near the front. As you can see, Pericles and Jackson, Jackson and Caldwell are together. Caldwell has dropped back a little bit. That was an amazing start by Paul Jackson. Very impressive by the 40 car, as he was able to get by one of his championship rivals. Oh, but Caldwell's retaliating back. These two need to be careful not to wreck each other, because if they do, that will cost them all of that big opportunity that they've gotten because of Anderson's incident. They got a long ways to go to win this race, but maybe they don't need to, as it's Cordell Paulson and Carson Bowers fighting up front. From what I believe was the 5th position, Fitzwater gained 3rd place off the start. But the one we're looking out for, the practice winner, William Brock, was absolutely blazing fast. Way faster than almost everyone, as Angel was the one who was decently close to him. Angel has shown a lot of speed this weekend, but Trailblazer has shown speed here in the past. Trek Tauger almost won here last season, but he couldn't get it done because he couldn't get the pass on the person who won practice, William Brock. Angel breaks down on track. This is what happened in this is what happened in practice. Sean Angel, another mechanical problem this weekend. That's terrible luck. They weren't able to get it fully repaired. And Sean Angel will break down. After Sunoco also did the same thing in practice, which left Sunoco down to 26th. But to keep an eye on her to see if her problem will still remain or if she'll go down like Sean Angel. If Anderson's in the last position, look how many points this is making up, even in 16th. The huge problem is, if we finish as we are now, I think Vincent's going to take the points lead. If we finish how we are now. And Fitzwater is taking the lead from Carson Bowers, as he's looking for his first win of the season in the second to last race. As actually, this would really help Fitzwater's championship. Like, oh my god, this is going to help Fitzwater's championship if he can get this win. Same with Carson Bowers, same with William Brock. And especially that 42 car of Adam Vincent, who is highly in this championship now. He's 3 points off of Caldwell. That's one spot in the top 15. Meaning right now, yeah, Vincent's past Caldwell in points, and probably Jackson. I would be really surprised if I'm wrong on this. But Jackson trying to correct that and trying to get himself through this field. He's already gotten past Skylar Johnson. He's in a top 15 position as Caldwell is trying to defend from the 16 car, as Young is putting on a great performance. So is Windhelm. Where is their third teammate, the 28 car? He's out of the race, so Anderson's still in the pits. Maybe they're trying to get it fixed. Mulcher, oh, that sucks. Mulcher was reconfirmed to sign for Team Flame Racing, also known as Roush Racing Enterprises now. Not a huge deal. Oh, Vincent runs it wide. And that's going to let Roman Rahal try to retaliate. Not going to get there. Oh my god. Practice winner William Brock just pulled the fastest lap of the race at a 2:12.542. This is why he won practice. He's just too fast. How the sections change so fast. I'm surprised the tires don't wear that fast, but they don't at all. Really. They can go the whole race on one stint of... Oh! Skyla! Oh, that was a little aggressive. Oh, God. Jackson! Jackson is down! Oh, can he recover? He's trying to find his way around. He will. There's an opening and he will get back out on track. But Jackson... Skyla. Oh, that was a little dodgy. That was a little bit. There's a penalty in store. Skylar caused the 40 car to lose control and may have just costed him his championship. The 02 car second to last in points too. What are we gonna do with that penalty? As Skylar's gonna hunt down the inside of the 95 now. Oh. Not good for the 40 car. If Brock wants any chance at this championship, he needs to move on his teammate. He's got to go. He can't worry about them being teammates right now. He needs to start making a move. Because if he wants any chance at this championship, the championship is probably sitting right in front of him in that 42 car. He's got to hope something happens. But it's also in the 95's hands. But, oh, look. Caldwell's not... Oh! Caldwell gets a little risky there. And the 16's going to go back by. Oh, I see Pericles running wide. That probably means pits. This is way too early to be pitting, though. And that's also Audra Baranowska's, if I'm correct. Yes. Is Jackson out, or is he going to return? He's back. Okay. That was smart. Get that thing repaired as much as possible, even though he's going to be probably losing a lot of points from that. Anyone who crashes out is going to go below him. That was a very good move to keep himself out in this. And Shepard has made his move into second, the Paris winner. The Speedway veteran is doing amazing on the road course. But he's got Carson Bowers to get through, which he is known for being a great road course ringer. No! Did he? William Brock has a tire down! Oh my god! William Brock is limping back to the pits! And Brock's in! Brock's hit with a big issue. Jackson had an issue. Caldwell has just a bad performance right now. What is going on? Adam Vincent has got to be ecstatic right now. As we're on lap 5, I believe. No, that's Angel. Lap 7 out of 26. And Carson Bowers continues to lead this race. He'll get a huge points haul from this. The one problem is that Vincent's still here. They need to get Vincent back through the pack. They need to hope Vincent has a terrible pit stop, especially the people like Anderson, Caldwell, Jackson. Those people really need to hope that he gets a bad pit stop. Something happens, because if it doesn't, Vincent will walk away with this championship. Caldwell still stationed in 19th. He can't, for some reason, he just can't get himself up through the pack. Everyone else is just besting him. Look at this. People are in. This is actually very early from what we expected. But Carson Bowers is in the pits. Oh my god, Vincent. What are the chances? I just said it. Vincent needed a bad pit. He just had it. That was a terrible pit stop. Brock is just tailing near the back now. He's with Brock. I don't understand what's happening. Carson Bowers is your leader again. He was able to retain it. Shepard fighting with Paulson for P2. And Torres fighting with Lorenzo Log for P4. Great job, Torres, actually. That's an amazing performance so far today. Oh my god, Caldwell had one too. What is happening? All the big points contenders. Every single one has had an issue in this race. Vincent with his terrible pit stops. Look at Pericles, though. 21st. He must have been one of the... Yeah, I believe he was one of the short hitters. Good job, Pericles, getting himself back up. Rowe from 9th. He's got a good pit. Fitzwater, nice position. With the 39 car, Carson Bowers. If he can get this, that'll be, I believe, win number 3 of the season. Oh, close to that hill. A lot of people do that. It scares me every time, though. Oh, they can see Carson Bowers, though, as Torres and Lorenzo Log have caught 2nd and 3rd. Oh! Contact! Paulson and Lorenzo Log in the wall! Oh, my... Oh, there was some major shenanigans there. What happened? Where did that start? Paulson or Cordell Paulson would not see Torres there. Everyone would get loose. Everyone would lose it. Oh, that was just a racing incident. Paulson thought he was clear. That holds up Halleck big time. Oh, poor Paulson and Lorenzo Log. This does help people like Jackson, though. This is what I was talking about. If there's a wreck on track, Jackson will be there to take advantage and gain a few more positions. He's too slow to even catch anyone, though. Caldwell's out of the top 20. I honestly don't understand what's happening. All the big points contenders are gone. Except for Vincent. Rowe could end up getting himself back into a position in contention for this championship, which he would be the only rank B at this point, because I believe Philip Scott is gone. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought that was. He's gone. Oh. Duncan challenging Vincent. That's another position. This is for the 8th position. I mean, this will push Vincent back to 9th. Halleck is here as well. Duncan's teammate could be taking advantage of this situation. Nope, but Windhelm will. Look at Windhelm. Demands his way down the inside of Vincent. Look, Windhelm has been tying together amazing performances lately. And he'll make the move on Vincent. Oh! Brock and Halleck get together there for just a moment. Even when Brock broke down, he still didn't lose that much position. He was down in 12th last lap, which isn't bad. Like, it's not amazing, but it's not bad. Vincent now trying to get past the 50 car of Hans Windhelm, the German, in Spain, trying to be passed by the Luxembourg driver in an American league. Oh, now Vincent trying to go around the outside, which does work here. You can do it if you do it right, but he won't. And that'll bring Brock, a championship rival of his, close. We're going to keep checking back up on Jackson, see where he is. How far is he from the pack? Oh, nowhere. He's nowhere. And Vance Caldwell would join Anderson and Jackson as he would cruise around, lose control, go into Finn Guy. They would both go out into the wall, and that's it for Caldwell. Oh my word. The championship rivals, the pressure is getting to them, and it's just too much right now. I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand how every single big points contender has had an issue. Vincent has had the least of the issues, where he just had an issue on pit road, had a pretty bad pit, but got out. Still decent spot. Jackson crashed because of Skylar Johnson, which we're still waiting on any word on that. Probably going to be called in after the race. Caldwell lost control of the car and went into Jeffrey Finn Guy, and they went around. Anderson, lap 1 incident. Everything is happening here. And just when we thought the championship was over, and Anderson had this lot, the world proved us wrong. They proved us so wrong, as this championship is far from over. I saw some contact up ahead, is what it looked like. Yeah, Pericles made contact with Rowe, and that moves Rowe into the 6th position, which is huge for his championship. As he's going to waste no time, he's going after Fitzwater. Again, Rowe is in this. He could very well keep himself in contention through the finale. Winning the championship is a little far, but a rank B in the finale after the first 10 races being absolute dominance with the ratings being so rank A biased, that would be a huge step forward. Fitzwater's turned. They're into the... Oh, looks like they're going to save it. They're going to save it. Okay. Minor heart attack. Just minor. But that was a heart attack. Thought we were about to see another wreck of a championship contender. Jackson, 23rd. Is that... Oh, Windhelm and Vincent fight. Vincent does not want Windhelm to have this position, as there was a touch there. Vincent, don't get too aggressive, because if you wreck too, I'm going to freak out. Vincent's the only big points contender left who has not wrecked. And he's a little aggressive right now, and that may actually make him join the group. The Carson Bowers has been really fast all day long, as we're a little more than halfway through this race. Doing really well here in La Colina. As I see him running it wide a little bit. Yep, Carson Bowers is in. Torres, just join him. There you go. Fitzwater. There he goes. Yeah, I can see him flinching. Yep. They run it wide just to make sure if anyone's behind them, they can get in the inside line without having to worry. That's mainly what that's for. Oh, Young! Great move before the pit stops. Good job, Young. That was cool. That was an amazing move. I'm very impressed by that. Carson Bowers is in. Look at that. Another bad pit stop for Adam Vincent. His pit crew is done. Oh my god. Does he have an... No, he doesn't have an issue. Just another bad pit. His pit crew is just not on point right now. And Adam Vincent loses more position this season. And Windhelm. Wow. Look at him. 5th place right now. You go, Windhelm. Out of a rank D, this is an amazing performance. We saw Young make an aggressive move before the pits, and it's kind of worked out for him because he was able to get a little extra time. Because that was the person he passed. This is where he would have been. This is where he is. So he actually gained a lot because of that one move right before the pit. Yeah, they gained. They gained about 2 seconds on Carson Bowers. This race might not be over, and Rowe has made the move on Windhelm. This'll gauge where the hell is Vincent? Is that 15? 16. You know who this helps? Jackson, who's in 24th. That's not bad. Like, compared to what Anderson's going through, 24th is at least something that he can be proud of. It's gaining points. And now, with problems for the 42 car, does this slip the championship into the 39's hands? He's led every lap to this point, and he will lead the most laps. It's 10 extra points, 5 extra points. He did not get pole, meaning at most right now he can get 115 points, which is still an amazing amount of points for a championship. So, Carson Bowers, if he wins, I can guarantee he's still in this championship. At this point, we'll see Carson Bowers in the finale, fighting for a spot, fighting for the top step of the podium. Oh, no, Brock! What happened to Brock? Brock would do exactly what Caldwell did. He would run it a little wide. If I'm correct, yeah, Duncan kind of lost it for a second. Duncan would save the car, Brock didn't, and that's probably Stewart's inquiry for the 66 car. And that's Brock. You know who this helps? Jackson. Again, the more people wreck, the happier Jackson's going to be, because this just gives Jackson more and more points as we go through. So Jackson's championship, I can say, is definitely not over. It 100% is not over. If anyone's actually in the position now, with Vincent gone, he's in 16th now, which is actually not that far from Jackson. It's 24th. And actually, Jackson's pulling all right laps. Like, definitely not amazing laps, but they're all right. Could be something. He could actually end up winning the championship. The big thing here, did Caldwell get a points position? Yes, okay. So even though Caldwell wrecked, and he's out of the race, right? Yeah, he still gets a points position. That's huge. That's points. That's gaining on Anderson. But we have less than 10 to go now. Actually, we have 10 to go. And Carson Bowers has led every lap to this point, if I'm correct. but he is being hunted down by the 34 car. There is only 3 people in history who have gone 2 in a row. Pericles in Season 1, Constantine in Season 2, and Brock in Season 2. Anderson just did it, makes it 4. Shepard could be the 5th. Forget about Anderson. Shepard could be the 5th to do it. He just needs to get by Carson Bowers, which look how close he is. Shepard has closed that gap. The gap between Carson Bowers and Aiden Shepard is now bigger than Aiden Shepard and Torres. Oh, here we go. Shepard versus Bowers has begun. Carson Bowers has 2 wins on the season. Shepard has 1, and it was last race in Paris. Shepard has a lot of momentum right now, and he's going to shock Allison next season. It would be nice to go there with momentum. Brock still in the pits. He may be able to return. Probably not. And here is Aiden Shepard. This is for the lead of this race. They fight side by side for the lead through turns 1 and 2. Shepard will run it wide. Carson Bowers will get it back. Oh, Shepard loses so much momentum. Going wide there really costs you a lot. He's just got to get his composure back and get back on track to getting Carson Bowers. This does help Torres, though. Torres closes a little bit on, though. I believe he actually ran wide, though. Look at Rowe using the grass. That was not a good idea. You lose momentum in the grass. It was a desperate move, though, meaning he wants these positions. You could be a championship contender. Hell yeah, he wants those positions. Oh my god, Vincent's losing more. He's in 18th now. Jackson's back in! I believe, wait. Yeah, no. I totally forgot there that Jackson is on a completely different pit cycle because of his wreck. Apologies. Oh, the Monaco brothers! What happened? The brothers would clash as Ryan would try a desperate move down the inside. Too wide, would wreck his brother and would wreck himself. This corner has been a deadly corner today. This helps Vincent, and this helps Jackson. Aiden Shepard may be going for a move again on the 39. Oh, Bowers hit the hill there, and here comes Aiden Shepard around the outside. The loss of momentum at Carson Bowers. I don't think he can recover this. Oh, but he'll try. Nope, he's done. Aiden Shepard, new leader. I believe he'll be the first person to lead a lap other than Carson Bowers, and he'll do it right here. Shepard, your new leader. This is really helping the rank Ds, though. Like, wow, Windhelm. This is like he's fighting with Nick Pericles. And he's able to fight with him. He's not losing him. Right here, look at Windhelm. He tried a 3-wide move. That would have been amazing. I would have jaw drop floor amazement. Just this race has been complete chaos. But not for any of these guys. For these guys, it's been pretty calm. It's only been chaos for the points contenders. I don't know why, but it just has. Pericles, great move right before the pit, and Pericles is in. He'll lead the second pack in. It's too cool. Ugh, Carson Bowers, that wasn't a smart move. Young, that's not a smart move. Fitzwater, if anyone would be able to make that pit call, it's Fitzwater. I think Vincent got the picture. No! Oh. That's not what you do. Everyone at this point knows that the short pit is obviously the better choice. Karanko fights with Vincent again. Vincent trying to defend. But Karanko battles back. Shepard's already there. That's really saying something on how bad Vincent's pit crew is. Because even after he pits, Shepard is really close to Vincent. This pretty much guarantees that Vincent won't win this race. Just because of how good Shepard's doing right now. What about the 39? There we go. 39, Carson Bowers. We're coming to 6 to go. Closing in on an hour in this race. This is it's probably one of the longer races on the season. But it's worth it because it's La Colina. Look at that spectator area up there. That is another place on this track that I love. That spectator area right to the inside of this final corner where you get to see all the action right there to the left. So you can see all those people watching from there. That's like a VIP section. But it's an amazing place to watch the race. I'm telling you. But Carson Bowers stays out again. Oh, this is not smart, actually. This is really not smart. Amazingly enough, Jackson not only has not lost his his lead lap, but he's also now in the top 20. He's now in 19th. He still has to pick it. Because he's just on a totally different rotation from everyone else. But still, not bad out of Jackson. This day may have gotten a little bit better for him. Here we go. It's Carson Bowers, Aiden Shepard, and here's Torres for second. Could Sebastian Torres lock a win for Red Stallion? Red Stallion has a win in every season, but they all came out. But 2 of them came out of Roman Rahal. The only one in Season 2 came out of Roman Rahal. But 3 wins in Season 1 for this team. 2 out of Shepard, 1 out of Rahal. Now Torres trying to lock a win in and maybe get himself a good seat in Season 3. The fact that he was able to pass Aiden Shepard is amazing. Torres is actually looking very nice today. Windhelm on Baranauskas for 4th. Look at Windhelm go. This would beat, even if he's 5th, this would beat his best career performance of 6th. But he's going to go for 4th. Look at Hans Windhelm. Fighting it out with Andre Baranauskas, the Sunoco Royale champion. Where did Vincent end up? 15th. And Jackson pit. There we go. So Jackson's good for the rest for the race. Everyone's good. We're going to the end. Oh, Torres really has to get a move on now. Because now he's got to track down a rank A and a rank C. No rank C has won a race so far this season. Not even a Sunoco Royale race was won by a rank C like Trailblazer. This was the first season Trailblazer did not win a race. A main event in the Sunoco Royale. But Torres trying to carry the torch for rank C and give him a possible rank B ride for next season by hunting down one of the best. Because everyone would agree that Carson Bowers is easily one of the outright best people in this league. And Torres is hunting him down. Runs it over the curb. Not off the track, though. The gap is less than half a second between Torres and Carson Bowers. Last time around, Torres was faster by half a second. Shepard's closing now. Oh, this is just getting interesting with 3 to go. We're looking behind. Baranauskas is still defending from Hans Windhelm, but now Pericles has joined the mix. Young trying to hold on to a top 10. Vincent trying to hold on to a top 15. This championship is going to take a huge turn. Here's Hans Windhelm again for 4th. Will he get it this time? He will. Hans Windhelm will improve even further, and his best career performance may end up being a 4th. Oh, Bowers made a mistake! What happened? Huge mistake out of the leader as Bowers would run wide. In one of the sweeping corners, Torres would drive right around him. Shepard would drive right around him, and it's a 3-way fight for the lead now. Sebastian Torres is currently He currently has no ride for next season. Because of his bad performance early season, everyone started bashing him. But now, Torres trying to turn it all around. Turning his whole career on its head and is leading in La Colina. But he has to defend from two of the absolute best. Then again, Aiden Shepard's a Speedway veteran. All three of his wins came at a Speedway-type course. Two of them Super Speedway, one a regular Speedway. None of them a road course. Same with Torres, though. Torres has only won at a Super Speedway, Talladega. Carson Bowers, however, has won at road courses. He's won in Old Spice. He's won in New Jersey. Carson Bowers is one of the best roadies out here. And now the defense game is on. Torres being hunted by Shepard now. Oh, here we go. 2 laps to go for Sebastian Torres with Shepard breathing down his neck. 2 laps to go seems like it's nothing, but that is a whole 2.5 minutes of torture. This is going to be the longest 2.5 minutes of Torres' life. Torres up the hill. Under the bridge. Shepard is still fast behind. Carson Bowers is still fast behind. Renders Windhelm still really fighting for the 4th position. But now, so is Rowe. There's a fight behind too. Where is Jackson heading now? He's 21st. That's still an amazing performance for after that wreck. So, it may not be over for his championship. No, definitely isn't over. Torres made a slight mistake. Shepard closes. Carson Bowers closes. They are less than a second between all of the top 3. Benoit Ravine, the lap car could play a factor ahead. Shepard makes a slight mistake, gives Torres a slight gap, but it's like 0.3. Compared to like the 1.5 tenth he had before, that's at least something. Oh, but Shepard's going to continue to close it. This is an amazing moment here in La Colina. Sebastian Torres rode for Trailblazer in Season 1, had a dismal season. Epic Motorsports gave him a chance, he performed, but no one gave him a ride in Season 3, was forced into Red Stallion and Rank C, but Torres, he had a terrible first half of the season. Worst of any person in the field, but his second half has really made up for it. Sebastian Torres, held up by Benoit Ravine, and Shepard's closing. Carson Bowers is losing touch a little bit. White flag is in the air for Sebastian Torres here in La Colina. And the gap is less than 0.2 of a second. Carson Bowers is gone. I don't think he can do it now. It's just between Shepard and Torres. Torres runs it wide. Shepard runs it wide. Here comes Bowers. Shepard goes around Torres. Bowers goes around Torres. And they are locked bumper to bumper on the final lap. Shepard now leads and Carson Bowers is going to make an attempt. There was contact as they head down the back straightaway. Into the big carousel. This is where a lot of incidents happen. Hopefully they don't make one. Torres down the inside of Shepard. Torres is going to make an attempt. He's back in this. I don't think he wants to give up that easily. But Carson Bowers is back in the lead. Just when I said he was out of it, both of the leaders make a mistake. But Torres closes the gap. Shepard closes the gap. Oh, we're looking at a photo finish. Because Torres is closing. And he's closing fast. Look at Torres, he's on the fender. Here comes Torres again for the lead. Shepard still in this. Don't count him out! Carson Bowers looking for career win number 5. Torres looking for career win number 2. And Shepard looking for number 4. Here comes Torres! Shepard's gonna thread the needle! He won't get there! Final corner! And Torres is there! He's not gonna get there! Shepard's gonna try! Bowers leaves the door open! They won't get there! Carson Bowers will take his 5th career win! He wins in La Colina! Oh my god, they put up a hell of a fight! That was a battle for the ages. Contact after the finish between Torres and Shepard. That was well deserved out of Bowers. He fought it hard. Rowe will come home 4th for a great points haul for his championship. Windhelm gets his best career performance and his first ever top 5. In 5th, I'm breathless right now. Oh, I lost my voice there for a moment. Pericles 6th, Baranowska 7th, Duncan 8th, Stu Cole 9th, and Fitzwater will round out the top 10. The points contenders have a terrible day. The best person who had the best one was Vincent in 15th. I am out of breath. And Jackson will actually come home a decent performance around the last corner, and Jackson will bring home 21st. Which isn't bad. That's not bad. But Carson Bowers really deserved that. They fought to the very end, and Carson Bowers will come home victorious. Congratulations, Carson Bowers. Let's go look at your finishing results. Holy shit! That was awesome. Round 19. So Carson Bowers takes away his 5th career win. If I'm correct, that's number 5. Which is tying him on the all-time win list for 2nd of all active drivers with Philip Scott. That proves how good Carson Bowers is. Shepard 2nd, Torres 3rd, Rowe 4th, Windhelm 5th, Pericles 6th, Baranowska 7th, Duncan 8th, Stu Cole 9th, and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. will round out the top 10. But look back here. Vincent 15th, Jackson 21st, Caldwell 27th, and Anderson 34th. That's huge. Philip Scott's out of contention. We can say goodbye to Philip Scott. Caldwell's still in this, but he's probably just barely. Brock maybe out of it now. Jackson's very much in it now. But congratulations to Carson Bowers. Before we go to Yas Marina, we got to check the points, because that's where things will get important. Let's go look at the points. Alright, before we get into the actual points, this is very post-race. This is the next day around 3 p.m. And late last night when I was about to show you guys the... well, thanks, voice meter. Love you too. When I was about to show you guys the points, I started thinking about, in my head, the possibilities of what could happen with most laps led, most laps counted. And I started going over some scenarios in my head, and honestly, people were getting majorly screwed over who didn't deserve to be. And I felt that maybe this system of 50 extra points for most laps led and most laps counted was not a system that should be in place, but it was not a decision I wanted to make on my own. So I went to a few of the drivers, and we had a long discussion and a poll on what we should do, if we should remove it or not. I made my point. They made their point. We went back and forth. The vote ended up being 4-2 in favor of yes, getting rid of it. So we are scrapping for this season and any further season to prevent any championship from being ruined by someone who doesn't deserve it. Like, no offense to the person who would have gotten it, which I'm not actually going to show because I don't want anyone to start arguing. So you can try to figure it out yourself, but good luck with that. Sorry about that noise. But because of that, we're going to show you the points in 3, 2, and 1. As you can see here, right here on the left side, you can see exactly what the points are. And oh boy, did that changed a lot. With Anderson crashing out in that race, he somehow retained his points lead by 10 points over Adam Vincent, which 10 points is the difference between first and second in a race. So that's huge. Vincent did get second by 2 points over Jackson, who was 12 behind. Carson Bowers is 8 behind. Jackson with 20 points behind. Caldwell is only 29 points behind. The top 5 are all separated by 30 points, which winning the race gets you 100. So, yeah, who knows? But there's also more people in contention, including Alexander Rowe, the only rank B left, as he will be going to the finale in contention. Nick Pericles will be going to the finale in contention. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. will barely hold on contention, and so will William Brock at 111 points behind. There's 115 points available, meaning Brock needs to lead a lap and lead every lap to have any sort of chance. This is the most people we have ever had in a finale. Season 1, we had a final 6. Season 2, we had a final 2. We are going to go to Yas Marina with a final 9, which is Anderson, Vincent, Jackson, Bowers, Caldwell, Rowe, Pericles, Fitzwater, and Brock are all going to make it to the finale. Congratulations to all of you, because you all deserved this chance in the finale. Aiden Shepard, Jeffrey Finguy, Philip Scott, all those people back there sadly did not make it. Halleck didn't make it. Lorenz didn't make it. Eric didn't make it. And everyone else behind, you can look at the list all the way down to 36, which is Tyler Thaber at the moment, who sits, pretty far behind Darren Weber and Skylar Johnson. Skylar Johnson did, in fact, get a penalty from that race, which was since she wrecked Jackson, she ended up with the exact same amount of points as Jackson, no matter what happens. Skylar Johnson would have originally gotten 61 points, but because of the penalty, she was reduced to Jackson's 37, so both of them get 37 points. Windhelm ties in another great performance for himself, which jumps him in front of Gatlin Downey in points down here. Monaco stays right where he is, even though he crashed. Angel had that mechanical problem. He drops 2 positions in points. Lots happened. If you look down here at Constructors, right here, you could see that Fitzwater Australia, WBM, Epic Motorsports, and Maverick are in position to get rank A, as Maverick is less than 100 points out of Epic Motorsports now, meaning they pretty much have it. Monarch is closing the gap hardcore on the back of Trailblazer. It's kind of a toss-up right now whether they're going to be getting rank C or not. And the officials right now are completely undecided on that if we were to stop as we are. But it depends on what happens in Yas Marina, which, if you guys didn't know, the starting position in Yas Marina depends on your points position, meaning Carlson will be starting 33rd. Windhelm will be starting 26th, and Young will be starting 24th. But there's still a long ways to go for them. Angel and Karenko are both ahead of all of the Monarchs, so it's going to take some effort, but it's possible. Meaning, no pole position points will be given out, which goes to Anderson. He will be getting pole position, but it will not count. The extra points will not count. Vincent will start P2, Jackson will start P3, Bowers P4, Caldwell will round out the top 5 in your starting positions for Yas Marina. This is it, guys. This will be the moment that everyone's been waiting for. It is crunch time for this championship, and the 9 people up at the front will decide it. Good luck, everybody, because you're going to need it. This is the closest a championship has ever been. So let's end it. Let's end it right. Let's make this race a good one. Until next time, guys, we'll see you in the finale of Season 3 in Yas Marina. Ciao.